Welcome to the Cash Lab. The Cash Lab is a collection of dedicated and interdisciplinary undergraduate and graduate researchers here at the Colorado School of Mines. Our research primarily focuses on the formulation of nanosensors and their application into a variety of environmental and biomedical systems. This video serves as both a virtual tour of our lab and an introduction to some of our current projects, researchers, and lab culture that we'd love to welcome you into. I'd like to introduce you to Sam, that's me, Cecilia, Brent, and Tyler. And we're here to share with you why we love working for the Cash Lab and why we appreciate the mentorship of our principal investigator, Dr. Kevin Cash.
Hi, my name is Tyler. I'm a first-year graduate student in the Quantitative Biosciences and Engineering program. What I love most about the Cash Lab is that it is interdisciplinary in nature. And I'm a biologist by training, and optical nanosensor technologies can be used to characterize a slew of biological systems. For example, right now I'm working on sensors that can detect ions and other metabolites in order to characterize microbial crossfeeding in the environment. Our lab has mostly worked with bacterial samples, but this technology can and has been used in eukaryotic cells and even whole organisms.
Hi, my name is Sam Sacamano, and I'm a master's student in the Department of Chemical and Biological Engineering. What really drew me to the Cash Lab and the Colorado School of Mines in general was just the vast interdisciplinary nature of the work that we do here and the focus on developing actual technological applications and research. My work in particular looks at using nanosensors as a way to detect antibiotic resistance and antibiotic susceptibility in biofilms through tracking metabolic oxygen consumption. So this is something that, as I've learned more about the impact that antibiotic resistant bacteria, and particularly in biofilms, presents and how it tracks to get much worse in the future, it's really important to have more robust clinical diagnostic applications to be able to diagnose these type of infections.
Yeah, Dr. Cash is definitely a great mentor. So far, he's pushed me to become a better scientist and problem solver while also introducing me to all kinds of opportunities outside the university. Things like fellowship options and virtual conferences.
I think what I respect most about Dr. Cash is the fact that he sees his graduate students as his peers. He's always willing to be open and honest with you about the direction he thinks that the research needs to be going. He also will openly take input from his graduate students, is always willing to listen to their take on the research and the data that's being produced.
I would say that my favorite aspect of Cash Lab culture is the collaborative efforts we all put in as a group. And graduate students obviously take lead on big projects, but the undergraduate students in our lab are dedicated to seeing the project through.
What I like most about the culture in the Cash Lab is just that the graduate students and the undergraduate students are just always pushing each other to think more critically about the problems. Being able to attack different problems or different research areas from a variety of angles, I think is something that's really critical for being able to advance the research at a rapid pace.
My name is Cecilia Nefel. I'm a senior here at the Colorado School of Mines studying chemical engineering. And so the thing that I appreciate most about this experience is the warning that Dr. Cash gave me before I joined the lab, and that is to expect failure, but to learn from it. And I think that was particularly important for me because I came from an undergraduate experience where a lot of my projects and my problems were very neat in that despite their complexity, they had very digestible answers, and I could usually understand that answer very easily. However, working in the lab, just producing these experimental results that despite following all of these protocols, I was producing results apart from what I was expecting, and I having to analyze those results, ask a ton of questions, figure out what went wrong, and then improve upon that for next time was very important, not just in developing my skills as a laboratory technician, but also my character. And that's one of the reasons why I appreciate the mentorship and the partnership between our undergrads and our graduates so much. This experience has completely changed what I'm passionate about, what I'm looking forward as I'm coming out of my chemical engineering degree. I really want to work in a research lab, and I really want to continue these types of experiences because it's been so positive, and I absolutely love the environment facilitated here.